So anyway, one last ditch effort though, because Wonder Woman, I don't want to lose, anybody. I've called the cops for 3 days about the situation. I mean, to the point he's coming to the door and I'm in fear of my life. I'm abandoning an entire apartment. I have to. I'm in a hotel. We got enough money to get by. I'll figure it out. I really don't want to become a famous case. But a lot of it started, you know, yeah, this is kind of a judgment. The fucking internet, is it good or bad? It has a lot to do with what you look at, and how you see things. It does. It's a mirror reflection. It fucking does that. So unfortunately, it's not healthy. It's real hard. Look how hard I had to purify. Even just from the shit that was affecting him and just all of it. I still had to, purify, even just trying to get the stuff from just trying to be his friend. But it was just warping him, you know, but, poor Jesus, Jesus is saving me. And I worry about that. But I threw it at the cops because I've been screaming for 3 days. To the point where he's coming to the door ready to take me out. I have to abandon my home. And I'll pack up and I'll be safe because I listened to Pink Floyd, because it could have come from me. That's how scary these things are. And then you're saying, what, is this good or not? Oh, God, guys, I'd almost rather it be taken offline. But this is kind of part of you. It's clearly some kind of judgment, right? Yeah, it is. That's why, but since my kid has to use it for Facebook, I want to keep an eye on her. I even had to protect my eyes doing missing person, so I understand how things can put you down, what you focus on, and I'm trying to do good things, right? But if you're focusing and you're judgmental, it can really, because it's all inside, it stirs up shit inside. That's the point, and that's why it's scary. And you got fucking things that could fuck with you. And I've seen the scary faces and all the weird shit. It will put things inside you, even to the point where it's dangerous. So I gave him one last chance, guys, and I don't know. I'll pull one card, because I have to flee for my life. That's how insidious it is. But am I a protected person? I got the King of Swords. He is Gemini. Let me pull one more. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm a single woman, and I got the Rainbow Spoke, and I'm free, but strength. Oh, that's a big one. Now let's talk about that. That's the Lion. The jaws of the lion, strength and grace through kindness. I'm trying to be strong, but I had to be real firm with the lady on dispatch. I'm like, I keep telling you to 72-hour hold him, but he may be past the point of no return. At this point, because obviously if he's doing that, I don't know if he can be brought back. I'm not saying anything's impossible, but he won't turn to God. Yeah, because something's already got him turned away. He wouldn't. He didn't want to be anything to do with spirituality or nothing. There's no, but even the brother, sister-in-law, were they really Christian? No, there's a lot of things. That's one of the reasons this, the judgment, and I even don't want, I know there's fake me's and it's all fucked up and I feel, but I know that, so it's crazy, all because I was just, making some collectives. That's all I was doing. I wasn't even advertising, but I had to do the walk and it's all gross. And then that's where, and so I don't want a bunch of demons because that's dangerous. And that's where I'd almost be like, Floyd, take it offline, fucking done. But, there can still be good things, connections, friends, but is it all a dirty swamp? I noticed there is definitely some cleaning up on certain sides. Notice my stuff's been quiet and, fucking, but yeah, to the point it could fucking cause that, things want to come after me, sometimes it's like the light ones are fucking done. So, that angel, that's kind of Jesus, the lion. Oh God, he awakens inside and everything. But I did give them one last, lock him up, get him some fucking help. That should be it. But You know, it's you know, they don't listen. I don't know what's wrong with them. Do they think that's normal behavior? When I'm crying out, do something, he all he does is watch YouTubes all day at work when it's slow. So it's, you know, of course the judgment, that's why you got to be careful. It puts shit in you. It does. Because fucking, it's a mirror, you know. The way you look at stuff is powerful. Okay, that's why, you know, I won't even, you know, like I said, I recommend don't even look at the stuff. Don't even look. But he wants, you know, there's, you know, and so now he's got like 2 different personalities. It's all fucked up. But I said, you know, and she's trying to be snippy with me, and I'm like, listen, don't even fucking pull that. Go snippy with me after I abandoned an apartment because you won't protect me. You won't listen. Yeah, you want to lock me up because I want my kid off the internet. That's sad. He is an example. Why? Because people can get mind warped. That's the, you know, because, you know, how you look at things. You know, but I guess even when you watch TV or the way you look at, you know, and I even had to, you know, even 90 Day Fiance, I said some things, you know, Big Ed and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I had to even say, I'm sorry for that. You know, if you want to talk about Zinnerell, he's being a jerk with Liz, but don't mess with the appearance. And I'm sorry. I mean, I apologize for everything, and just threw in that, if I've forgotten anybody, Lord's Prayer, just cleanse. And just, you gotta do it. Because you don't want stuff inside going, ooh. I even had to cleanse just from being with him. And I'm not saying it was all him. You know, even my own childhood trauma, people, you know, mom, dad, stuff, all of it. Everything. Everything. It's fucking hard. And then things are trying to stop me. Oh, it's fucking dramatic. You know, but that's what happens when you try to purify it. It all fucking comes to surface. So it's, you know, and that's why, was life simpler when we had 3 channels? That they are, you know, they wanted to, you know, advertise, you know, and all that shit. I get it. There could be good things like spirituality and finding Jesus, you know, you can, but it, you know, then there's rabbit holes that want to fucking take you down. That's why Alice in Wonderland's thing is fucking dangerous. But to the point, I, as a little light person, you know, grandma has to fucking flee for my life. And that's what, you know, my kid, oh, fuck, that's why I'm going to stay in here and keep an eye on that. I see anything come after it, oh, fucking done. But she, you know, she has a good heart, so she looks at nice things, you know, so, and she doesn't look at it as much as me. And then she worries about me, and I'm like, well, yeah, I had to cleanse from a lot, even just from him, just being around him, and oh, fucking, oh, my God. You know, and then I had UTI. That was real. I'm not going to say that, you know, that happens sometimes. I already had, you know, that happens. But see, that's another thing. But I don't want people losing. That's not natural. That got really weird. I see it got worse when he got the job and he had nothing to, you know, he'd have a lot of spare time. So watch YouTubes and what you focus on. I gave him a shot. I did. Oh, it says 3:16 for John 3:16, right? Go fucking put him away. And I said, something happens to him, it's going to be YouTube. I'm really scared for that. The good thing I didn't get the death card. King of Swords, though, is really, you know, hopefully the wisdom and objectivity, it's too bad he doesn't have it. He may come across rationally, he's not. He's got a couple of different personalities. What came to the door was not. I had to flee for my life. I can't go back to my apartment. He can never know where I live because he's completely, you know, I don't know if they can bring him back. I don't know. But they need to try. And if they just leave him in there, that's not good. Okay?